Loud and clear, sir. Good afternoon po.
everyone. Since it's almost 2:05, maybe we can start.
Mr. Chair, this is to confirm that we already have a quorum, sir.
Can we have a call to order, quorum?
Good
Madam
afternoon.
Secretariat.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. This Bids and Awards Committee for Security is being streamed online via the CAAP YouTube channel. Please acknowledge once your name is called. Our presiding officer, our chairperson, Lieutenant Colonel Valentino Junella.
Present.
Attorney Danjun Lucas. Captain Dante Langkit.
Present, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Engineer Elmer Gomez is on leave, sir. Miss Jocelyn Ching.
Present po.
Our end user from the CSIS, Colonel Hill Maglake. For our technical working group, our head, Attorney Frank Edward Marty.
Present.
Attorney Nestor Mendoza. Engineer Joferan Joseph Torrefranca.
Present online.
Engineer Michael Macabenta. Miss Odessa Cortez. Mr. Mark Kevin Badwa. And Miss Maria Tricia Santa Barbara. For the BAC Secretariat, our overall head, Dr. Rolly Bayaban, Irish Presyon, Attorney John Bo Masiglat,
Present.
Miss Melina Reyes, and our minutes taker for today's meeting, Miss Eloisa Casimiro. Sir, also present in this meeting are the other members of the BAC Secretariat, sir, as well as our observers from the COA, Mr. Adolfo Hanopol, from the AYAS, and from the Procurement Division. Sir, we also sent our letters to the PCCI as well as the ASFI and the PADPAO, sir. That's all for the roll call, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. Since we have the quorum, for this afternoon, we'll be having opening of bids for the following projects. The first one is the provisions of security services requirement for CAAP Area 10. First, for Area 12, under a 3-year service agreement amounting to 41,419,661 pesos and 40 centavos, with bid number 21-003-11 Security BAC. And the second one is the provisions of security services requirements for CAAP Area 10 under a 3-year service agreement amounting to 48,137,383 pesos and 32 centavos, with bid number 21-002-11 Security BAC.
Mr. Chair, permission to proceed with the opening for the provisions for security services requirements for CAAP Area Center 12.
Okay, kindly go ahead.
We only have one submitted bid for this project, Mr. Chair, and it's from Eagle One Security Services Incorporated. And I think, Mr. Chair, we also have online the representative of Eagle One. Ma'am, for records purposes, kindly state your name and the company you represent, please. Thank you, ma'am. So, Mr. Chair, permission to proceed with the opening.
Okay, proceed with the opening of documents.
So inside the main document are 3 envelopes. Copy 1, no, original bid, copy 1, and copy 2. Inside the original envelope are the original technical component and the original financial component. The original technical component of Eagle One Security Services has stabbings.
Hold on, Attorney Frank. Do we have a video on that?
Sir, we are experiencing a technical problem.
Wait.
Ano po? Mr. Chair, for the information of the attendees of this meeting, sir, we will be using our own devices, sir, for the video because we are experiencing a technical problem. Our camera here at the conference room is broken, sir.
Still, we can use it, and then we'll be having no problems on that in the future, huh?
Yes, sir.
If that's the case, then we can proceed.
However, sir, in our live feed, sir, the images in our screen, sir, are seen by our audiences, sir.
Okay. If that's the case, we'll be having no problems, then we can proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So the technical component document of Eagle One Security Services has stabbings and pagination in each page. Also with also with signature on each page. Checklist, please.
Checklist for the technical component submitted by Eagle One Security Services. Notarized checklist of requirements for bidders.
Notarized checklist of requirements for bidders. Signed by Mr. Renato Primo and also notarized last December 27, 2021, submitted.
One passport size photo colored with accompanying 3 signature and 3 initial specimens of the authorized representative.
The photocopy and the specimen signature of Mr. Renato Primo, the President of Eagle One Security Services, submitted.
Notarized authority of the signing official, special power of attorney or secretary certificate.
Secretary certificate of Eagle One, signed by the Corporate Secretary Catherine Lea Soriano Posadas, and notarized, submitted.
notarized omnibus sworn statement with secretary certificate or special power of attorney as applicable.
The omnibus sworn statement signed by Mr. Renato Primo and also notarized with the secretary's certificate issued by by the corporate secretary of Eagle One Security Services Incorporated, Miss Kathleen Lea Sariano Posadas, and notarized, submitted.
Legal clearance to be issued by the CAAP Enforcement and Legal Service with respect to the non-pending cases of the prospective bidders against this authority.
Legal clearance issued to Eagle One Security Services valid until January 9, 2022, issued by Attorney Joseph Ray Gumabon, submitted.
PhilJEP Certificate of Registration and Membership.
Certificate of PhilJEP's registration, platinum membership, issued to Eagle One Security Services Incorporated, valid until November 20, 2022, submitted.
Attachment to the PhilJEP Certificate of Registration and Membership, registration certificate from the SEC, DTI for sole proprietorship or CDA for cooperative or any proof of such registration.
Certificate of incorporation issued by the Securities and Exchange Commission to Eagle One Security Services Incorporated, submitted.
Mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located, or the equivalent document for exclusive economic zones or areas.
Mayor's permit or business permit issued by LGU Quezon City, issued to Eagle One Security Services. Also attached is the official receipt of for the mayor's permit for the year 2022, submitted.
Tax clearance.
Tax clearance valid until July 7, 2022, submitted.
Audited financial statement for CY 2019 to 2020.
Audited financial statement for calendar year 2019 and 2020, stamped received by BIR last. Let's check. Just check. Received by BIR last October 6, 2021, submitted.
Certified true copy of the PSA valid and current regular license to operate as private security agency issued by the Philippine National Police Supervisory Office for Security Investigation Agency or PNP SOSIA.
Certified true copy of the PSA valid and current regular license to operate issued to Eagle One Security Services valid until 31 October 2022. Submitted.
Certified true copy of clearance of no derogatory record or certificate of no pending case as PSA issued by PNP SOSIA, which shall be valid during the submission and opening of bids.
Certificate of non-pending case issued by PNP SOSIA valid until 30 days after the issuance, that is December 10, 2021. So it is valid until January 10, 2021, submitted.
Certified true copy of valid and current certificate of registration as contractor issued to the bidder by the Regional Office of DOLE where it principally operates pursuant to Department Order Number 174 Series of 2017.
Certified true copy of the valid and current certificate of registration as contractor issued by the Department of Labor and Employment, valid until January 23, 2022, submitted.
Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started within the last 3 years prior to the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids.
Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts submitted.
Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid.
SLCC submitted.
Financial documents for eligibility check or NFCC computation or a committed line of credit from a universal or commercial bank.
NFCC in the amount of 614,932,116 pesos and 33 centavos submitted.
Bid securing declaration form as prescribed in GPPB Resolution Number 03-2012 or any form of bid security.
Bid security in the form of bid securing declaration signed by Mr. Renato Primo and duly notarized. Submitted.
Compliance or conformity with bidding documents as enumerated and specified in Section 6, Schedule of Requirements, and Section 7, Technical Specification.
Compliance or conformity with bidding documents. Submitted.
Notarized certificate of satisfactory performance from at least 3 previous clients for at least 3 years.
Notarized certificate of satisfactory performance issued by number 1, CAAP to Eagle One Security Services. Second is from LF Logistics, also issued to Eagle One, issued last June 18, 2019. And last is from Bell Kens Pharma Incorporated, issued last July 2021. Submitted.
Authority to conduct site inspection duly signed by ADG2 Chief CSIS or his duly authorized representative.
Authority to conduct site inspection signed by Colonel Hill Maglake. Submitted.
Certificate of site inspection duly signed with the area or airport manager or CSIS area or airport supervisor or any airport facility officer in charge.
Certificate of site inspection duly signed by Mr. Luca S. Anderson, the BXU, Butuan Station Supervisor, issued last December 14, 2021. Submitted.
Security plan signed by certified security practitioner.
Security plan for Butuan Airport, for Siargao Airport, for Surigao Airport, for Tandag Airport, and for Bislig Airport. Submitted.
Company profile and organizational structure of private security agencies pursuant to RA number 5487, indicating the names of its key agency officers.
Company profile and organizational structure of Eagle One Security. Submitted.
Security management expertise and experience of key agency officers and personnel, including possible chief of operations for CAAP.
Security management expertise and experience of key agency officers. Submitted.
Latest monthly disposition report or MDR, stamped received by PNP Sosya for 3 consecutive months prior to the submission and opening of bids.
The latest MDR for the month of, this is for November 1 to 30, which was received by PNP Sosya December 9. For the period October 1 to October 31, stamped received by PNP Socia, November 10, 2020, 2021. And for the period September 1 to 30, 2021, stamped received October 12, 2021, submitted.
Certificate of availability of the required firearms and ammunitions to be supplied by the private security agency.
Certificate of availability of required required communication equipment, submitted. Ay, firearms. Sorry. Here. Certificate of availability of required firearms and ammunition, submitted.
Certificate of availability of the required communications equipment to be supplied by the security agency.
Certificate of availability of required communication equipment, submitted.
Certificate of availability of the required transportation or vehicle to be supplied by the private security agency.
Certificate of availability of required transportation or vehicle, submitted.
Certificate of availability of the required other supplies or equipment paraphernalia to be supplied by the security agency.
Certificate of availability of required other supplies or equipment or paraphernalia, submitted.
Clearance certificate where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located. And agency documents indicating the latest payments of the following. First, Social Security System or SSS,
SSS clearance, submitted.
Home Development and Mutual Fund,
Pag-ibig clearance certificate, submitted.
Philippine Health Insurance Commission,
From Philippine Health Insurance
Phil
Commission, certification, submitted.
Bureau of Internal Revenue,
BIR tax clearance, submitted.
Certification of pending or no pending labor standards violation cases valid as of the date of submission and opening of bids issued by the following agencies pertaining to the provision of the security service.
Certification from the Department of Labor and Employment issued last November 29th, 2021, submitted. Dole.
Certification of pending or no pending labor standards violation issued by the National Labor Relations Commission.
Certification from the National Labor Relations Commission, submitted.
DOLA Certificate of Compliance on Occupational Safety and Health Notarized Affidavit of Undertaking.
Notarized affidavit of undertaking signed by Mr. Primo and also notarized, submitted.
Security Survey Report.
Security survey report for Butuan Airport, for Siargao Airport, for Surigao Airport, and Tandag Airport, and lastly for the Bislig Airport, submitted.
Photocopy of official receipt as proof of purchase of the bidding documents issued by CAAP.
CAAP official receipt issued to Eagle One Security Services, submitted.
Bid Bulletin Number 1 dated December 3, 2021.
Bid Bulletin Number 1 dated December 3, 2021, submitted.
Bid Bulletin Number 2 dated December 20, 2021.
Bid Bulletin Number 2 dated December 20, 2021, submitted.
That's all.
That's all. Mr. Chair, the submitted technical component of Eagle One Security Services is initially rated as passed. Sir, permission to proceed with the opening of the financial component, sir.
Go ahead with the opening.
The submitted financial component has tabbings, pagination, and signature on each page. Checklist, please.
Checklist for the financial component submitted by Eagle One Security Service. Financial proposal submission sheet.
Financial proposal submission sheet submitted.
Bill of quantities.
Bill of quantities submitted.
Financial bid form.
The financial bid of Eagle One Security Services in the amount of 41,384,827 pesos and 19 centavos with no discount and within the ABC. Again, it's 41,384,827 pesos and 19 centavos with no discount and within the ABC. So with that, Mr. Chair, considering that the financial proposal of Eagle One Security Services is within the ABC of the project and being the sole bidder for this project, the technical working group hereby recommends for the conduct of bid evaluation to determine completeness of bids and to ascertain any mathematical or arithmetical corrections in the financial proposal for consideration and approval of the committee, sir.
Thank you, Attorney Frank. Since we have only one bidder for this event, and the Eagle One have passed all the necessary documents to include the financial statement, which is within the ABC. Is there any motions for the recommendations of the technical working group?
Mr. Chair,
Yes, sir.
I move for the adoption of the recommendation of the technical work group to the evaluation of completeness of Eagle One as the low bidder for the project procurement services for area 12.
Any second?
Seconded, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Since it has been recommended and seconded, Eagle One is the lone bidder, and the technical working group will further evaluate the documents for and to include the mathematical statements. That's all. And it has been approved for the evaluations. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sir, we will now proceed with the opening for the second project, which is the provision of security services for the requirements for CAAP Area Center 10, a 3-year service agreement. And for this project, sir, we have 2 submitted bid proposals, one from the Eagle One Security Services Incorporated, and the other one is from Multi-Shield Security Services Incorporated. Sir, may we request, I think, do we have?
Do we have representatives online for Multi-Shield Security Services Incorporated? Sir, please introduce your name and the company that you represent. Sir, you do not have an audio, sir. We cannot hear you.
Sir, we cannot hear you, sir. Or if your audio is not working, sir, can you just type your name and the company you represent sa chat box na lang po? And, Mr. Chair, for the information of the committee, still the representatives of the
Eagle One.
Eagle One are still online, sir. Sir, the first proposal that we're going to open is from Eagle One Security Services Incorporated. Ma'am,
Representative of Eagle One. Ma'am, please confirm if this is the bid that you submitted.
Yes, ma'am. This is to confirm our bid.
Thank you.
thank you, ma'am. Sir, permission to proceed.
Okay, please proceed with the opening of the documents.
Inside the main document are 3 envelopes, the original containing the original bid, copy 1, and copy 2. The original bid envelope has 2 envelopes. The original technical component and the original financial component. The original technical component of Eagle One Security Services has tabbings, pagination, and signature on each page. Checklist, please.
Checklist for the technical component submitted by Eagle One Security Services Incorporated. Notarized checklist of requirements for bidders.
Notarized checklist submitted.
1 passport size photo colored with accompanying 3 signature and 3 initial specimens for the authorized representative.
Photo and specimen signature of Mr. Renato J. Primo, President of Eagle One Security Services, submitted.
Notarized authority of the signing official.
Notarized authority of the signing official, a secretary certificate issued by Catherine Posada, Soriano Posadas, Corporate Secretary of Eagle One, submitted. Signed and notarized, submitted.
Notarized omnibus sworn statement with the secretary's certificate or special power of attorney as applicable.
Omnibus sworn statement, signed by Mr. Primo and notarized, submitted.
Legal clearance issued by the CAAP Enforcement and Legal Service with respect to the non-pending case of the prospective bidders against this authority.
Legal clearance issued to Eagle One Security Services, valid until January 9, 2022, submitted.
Field rep certificate of registration and membership.
Certificate of Field Reps registration, platinum membership, issued to Eagle One Security Services Incorporated, valid until November 20, 2022, submitted.
Attachment to the field rep certificate of registration and membership, registration certificate from the SEC or DTI or CDA, or any proof of such registration.
Certificate of incorporation issued by the Securities and Exchange Commission to Eagle One Security Services Incorporated, submitted.
Mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located, or the equivalent document for exclusive economic zones or areas.
Business permit issued to Eagle One, valid until December 31, but they also attached the official receipt for the application for a mayor's permit dated 1/03/2022, submitted.
Tax clearance.
Tax clearance, valid until July 7, 2022, submitted.
Audited financial statement for calendar year 2019 to 2020.
Audited financial statement for 2019 and let's check. Here. Audited financial statement stamped received by BIR October 6, 2021, submitted.
Certified true copy of the PSA, valid and current regular license to operate as private security agency, issued by the Philippine National Police Supervisory Office for Security Investigation Agency.
PSA valid and current regular license to operate issued to Eagle One Security Services, valid until October 31, 2022, submitted.
Certified true copy of clearance of no derogatory record or certificate of no pending case as PSA issued by PNP SOSHA, which shall be valid during the submission and opening of bids.
Certificate of no pending case issued by PNP SOSHA, valid until January 10, 2022, submitted.
Certified true copy of valid and current certificate of registration as contractor issued to the bidder by the Regional Office of DOLE, where it principally operates pursuant to Department Order Number 174 Series of 2017.
Certificate of registration issued by the Department of Labor and Employment, valid until January 23, 2022, submitted.
Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started within the last 3 years prior to the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids.
Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, submitted.
Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid in accordance with ITB Clause 5.4.
Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, submitted.
Financial documents for eligibility check. NFCC computation or a committed line of credit from a universal or commercial bank.
NFCC in the amount of 614,932,116 pesos and 33 centavos, submitted.
Bid securing declaration or any form of bid security prescribed in BDS 18.1.
Bid security in the form of bid securing declaration signed by Mr. Primo and notarized, submitted.
Compliance or conformity with bidding documents as enumerated and specified in Section 6, Schedule of Requirements and Section 7, Technical Specification.
Compliance or conformity with the bidding documents, submitted.
Notarized certificate of satisfactory performance from the latest 3 previous clients for the last 3 years.
Sorry. Certification issued by the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, dated July 14, 2021. It's also notarized. Next is from LF Logistics Certification, issued last June 18, 2019, also notarized. And lastly is from Belkens Pharma Incorporated, issued last July 15, 2021, also notarized, submitted.
Authority to conduct site inspection, duly signed by ADJ2, Chief CSIS, or his duly authorized representative.
Authority to conduct site inspection, issued by Colonel Hill Maglake, the ADG2 of CSIS, submitted.
Certificate of site inspection, duly signed by the area or airport manager, or CSIS area or airport supervisor, or any airport or facility officer in charge.
Certificate of site inspection issued to Eagle One Security Services by Saidali Alabon, the officer in charge of the airport ba to? Of Balui Airport, issued last December 17, 2021, submitted.
Security plan, duly signed by a certified security practitioner per airport or facility.
Security plan for Iligan Airport, signed. Also, security plan from for Camiguin Airport, with signature. Security plan for Old Lumbia Airport, with signature of the managing area manager. And security plan for Osamis Airport. And lastly, security plan for Laguindingan Airport. All security plans are signed and approved by the area manager and the deputy operations manager, and certified to and correct by Mr. Primo, the president of the company. Submitted.
Company profile and organizational structure of private security agencies pursuant to RA number 5487, indicating the names of its key agency officers.
Company profile of Eagle One Security Services and the organizational chart of Security One Services, submitted.
Security management expertise and experience of key agency officers and personnel, including possible chief of operations for CAAP.
The management expertise and experience of key agency officers, submitted.
Latest monthly disposition report, stamped received by PNP SOSIA.
MDR for the month of November 1 to November 2021, stamped received by PNP SOSIA, December 9, 2021. For the period October 1 to 31, stamped received by PNP SOSIA, this November 10, 2021. And lastly, for the month of September, stamped received by PNP SOSIA, October 12, 2021, submitted.
Certificate of availability of the required firearms and ammunitions to be supplied by the private security agency.
Certificate of availability of the required firearms and ammunition, submitted.
Certificate of availability of the required communication equipment to be supplied by the private security agency.
Certificate of availability of required communication equipment, submitted.
Certificate of availability of the required transportation or vehicle to be supplied by the private security agency.
Certificate of availability of required transportation or vehicle, submitted.
Certificate of availability of the required other supplies or equipment or paraphernalia to be supplied by the private security agency.
Certificate of availability of required other supplies, equipment, or paraphernalia, submitted.
Herein certificate where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located, and agency documents indicating the latest payments for the following. First, Social Security System or SSS.
SSS clearance issued last December 21st, 2021, submitted.
HDMF or PAG-IBIG.
Pag-ibig certificate, clearance certificate, issued January 3, 2022, valid for 1 year, submitted.
PhilHealth.
Certification from the Philippine Health Insurance Corporation, issued last December 15, 2021, submitted.
BIR.
Tax clearance, valid until July 7, 2022, submitted.
Certification of pending or no pending labor standards violation or cases issued by the following agencies pertaining to the provision of the security services. First, DOLE.
Certification issued by the Department of Labor and Employment and issued last November 29, 2021, submitted.
NLRC.
Certification from the National Labor Relations Commission, issued last December 9, 2021, submitted.
Notarized affidavit of undertaking.
Notarized affidavit of undertaking signed by Mr. Primo and notarized, submitted.
Security survey report.
Security survey report for the following airports. Number 1, for the Iligan Airport. For Camiguin Airport. 3 is for the Old Lumbia Airport. 4 is for the Osamis Airport. And lastly, for Laguindingan Airport. Submitted.
Photocopy of official receipt as proof of purchase of the bidding documents issued by CAAP.
CAAP official receipt with official receipt number 083078, submitted.
Bid Bulletin Number 1 dated December 3, 2021.
Bid Bulletin number 1 dated December 3, 2021, submitted.
Bid Bulletin Number 2 dated December 20, 2021.
Bid Bulletin number 2 dated December 20, 2021, submitted.
That's all for the technical
Mr.
component.
Chair, and to the members of the BAC Security, the technical component submission of Eagle One Security Services Incorporated is initially rated as passed. The next proposal is from Multi-Shield Security Services Incorporated. Representative, please, can you confirm, sir, if this is your submitted bid?
Sir, for the information of the committee, the representative of Multi-Shield Security Services Incorporated is Mr. Edmundo Cajelo.
Sir Edmund, sir, can you confirm, sir, if this is your submitted bid? Yes, sir. Okay, sir, we can see you. Thumbs up. Thank you. Sir, permission to proceed with the opening, sir.
Please proceed.
Inside the box are 3 envelopes containing the original copy of the bid, copy 1 and copy 2. The original envelope contains the original technical eligibility and technical documents and the original financial document. The technical component envelope of technical proposal of multi-shield security services has tabbings. Pagin. Walang pagination. Mr. Chair, we would like to manifest, Mr. Chair, that the document, the technical component of multi-shield security services does not contain the required pagination. Representative, please. Sir Edmund. Sir Edmund. Edmund? Tama.
Edmundo.
Ay, Sir Edmundo. Sir? Sir, confirm lang po namin, sir. Nakikita niyo po yung document. Wala pong pagination. Wala pong paging. Sir Edmund? Sir, can you hear us, sir? For your comment, sir, if you cannot, if your audio is not working, sir, you can type your response na lang po. Attorney Irish, mayroong reply. May reply siya. Mr. Chair, would like to put on record, Mr. Chair, that the submitted technical component of multi-shield security services does not contain the required pagination, sir.
Yes, put that on records.
Sir,
Whatever observations have you done?
Sir, just to inform the committee, sir, that considering that the audio of Mr. the representative of Multi-Shield is not working, sir, he posted in the chat box, sir, that in reply, they are confirming that this is their document. And to quote, considering that the document is original, no need to sign the document, sir. So that is the reply, sir, on the confirmation whether it has the necessary pagination, sir.
Okay, noted on that. But if you have references for that, for him to know exactly our
Sir.
requirements. Yes, ma'am?
Mr. Chair,
Yes, go ahead, please.
distinction under the rules, under section 2.0, there is no distinction, Mr. Chair.
Ma'am, we will be manifesting po eventually po the required pagination as contained in ITB clause 15.0. So, considering, sir, that the absence of the required pagination and initials or signature in each page, the technical working group hereby recommends, sir, the disqualification of multi-shield security services for not following or for failure to comply the requirements under BDS Clause 15.0, which provides that each and every page thereof shall be initialed or signed by the duly authorized representative of the bidder. Submitted eligibility, technical and financial documents shall be properly marked with index tabs, ear tabs, and must be sequentially paginated in accurate order in the form of, example, page 3 of 100. Page number of the last page of the document per envelope basis. Pagination should be sequentially based on the entire span of the whole document inside the envelope. Bids not complying with the above instruction shall be automatically disqualified. So with that, Mr. Chair, we are recommending for the disqualification of Multi-Shield Security Agency for security services for failure to comply BDS Clause 15.0 for consideration and approval of the committee, sir.
Thank you. Any motion for the recommendations of the technical working group regarding the disqualifications of multi-shield security services for not containing the required paginations? Go ahead, sir.
May I move for the adoption of the recommendation of technical working group for the disqualification of multi-shield for its failure to comply with the required pagination in its technical bid document.
Any second? Okay. Since it has been, there was a motion for the disqualifications and duly seconded. The disqualifications of multi-shield security services is hereby approved.
To the representative of Multi-Shield, Mr. Sir, should your company be filing for a motion for reconsideration, you have 3 calendar days from today to file your motion for reconsideration. In the meantime, the BAC Secretariat will be resealing your submitted bid, and it will be opened should the committee approve your or grant your motion for reconsideration, sir. That's all, sir. Thank you, sir.
So with that, Mr. Chair, we will now move with the opening of the financial component of the submitted bids. First is from the Eagle One Security Services Incorporated.
Yeah, go ahead, Attorney Frank.
The submitted financial component of Eagle One Security Services has tabbings, pagination, and signature on each page. Checklist, please.
Checklist for the financial components submitted by Eagle One Security Services Incorporated. Financial proposal submission sheet.
Financial proposal submission sheet submitted.
Bill of quantities.
Bill of quantities submitted.
Accomplished financial bid form.
Financial bid of Eagle One Security Services in the amount of 42,976,743 pesos and 21 centavos with no discount and within the ABC. Again, it's 42,976,743 pesos and 21 centavos with no discount and within the ABC. Mr. Chair, the technical working group now recommends that the bid proposal of Eagle One Security Services, being the sole bidder who passed the opening of bids to undergo bid evaluation to a certain completeness of bids and determine any arithmetical or mathematical corrections for consideration and approval, sir.
Thank you. Since we have a lone bidder for the security services required for CAAP Area 10, and the other bidder has been disqualified, any motion for the recommendations of the technical working group? Yes, sir, go ahead, please.
Sir, yes, sir. We already, sir, opened the financial component, sir, and we already announced, sir, the yes, sir, the amount, sir. The amount is 42 million, sir, 976,743 pesos and 21 centavos, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Seconded, Mr. Chair.
Since it has been, since there was a motion and duly seconded, that Eagle One being the lone bidder whose amount is equivalent to 42,976,743 pesos and 21, will undergo further evaluations for the completeness of documents and arithmetical issues, and it is hereby approved for further evaluations.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Sir, we can now excuse our bidder, sir. Thank you, bidders, for attending our opening of bids.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, sir.